Hello, my Bahati uh, fellas. My name is Washida Mwangi Charles, and I come from Bahati. That's my home by choice. And I'm 61 years old, and I've been into very many places. I've worked in Nairobi, I've worked in Nyahururu, but now I'm retiring here in Bahati. So I've today decided to have a little chat with my fellow people so that we can look forward and see what we can do for our place and make it much better. Niendelee. Now,
How are you, Mr. Washida?
I'm very fine. And you?
Good. I'm very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome.
I'm very good. This is Kimangoto show.
Yeah.
And we welcome you again and again to this show.
Yeah.
And for the inspiration of the young youths wazee, wamama, and today is the day that tunataka tuongelee kuhusu the Bahati we want. Yeah. How are you?
I'm very fine.
First thing, let me do the introduction and then I come to you. Hello guys, this is Bravo Kimangoto Asapa manze from Kimangoto Entertainment, the big fish interviewer bana. Na leo manze tuko na Mr. Washida from Bahati, and we want Bahati to change. #team change Bahati. How are you, Mr. Washida?
I'm very good.
What are you doing in Bahati?
Well, as I've just said, I want to retire in Bahati. I first came to Bahati 10 years ago, and I loved the place. So since then, I've made a lot of plans. Okay, I've been investing here, commercially and also residentially. I'd like to retire here. I love the place. Yeah, the climate and the people. In fact, everything. Yeah.
What do you like in Bahati mostly?
I would say the people. The people are very friendly, and I've always found them to be very cooperative. But they already give you your privacy. Yeah, I love them. Yeah.
The reason behind this video, you told me that you want to do an interview with me about Mheshimiwa Irene Njoki, Mrembo na Kazi. What do you like about that woman, Mrembo na Kazi?
What do I say? As I have just said,
Look at the camera.
I'm 61 years old, and at my age, I've done a lot of things. I've seen a lot of people. I've been in many places, and I've voted very many times in very many different places.
Yeah.
So the first time I voted from Bahati is when I first visited commercially. I opened a business in Karonga, and I registered as a voter here because I just loved the place. I decided I will settle here. So that was about 10 years ago. And okay, I first voted here, and what do I say?
You voted here in that year.
Yeah. And also in 2017, I just came from wherever I was. I came back here and voted again. Okay, I voted the same man who is still here, and for the last 10 years I've given him his time. And this time round, after observing everything and all he has done, and what he has not, obviously, I've decided I'm going to have some changes in my voting and what I would like for my place and for my Bahati. So when I looked at the choices that we had, and we still have many of them, I've tried to observe what Irene has been doing, the way she does her things, getting talent searches for our young people, making training and
Training of different courses
for our youth. And I just like the way she does her things, helping the poor and visiting the sick. And I think that's the change that we've been looking for. So I don't advise our people that in as much as we would like to be in different parties, that is neither here nor there. I think everyone should support Irene, and because I believe that Irene is the change that we've been looking for.
And what are the rumors that you have heard about Irene, Njoki, Mrembo na Kazi?
Rumors? Yes. Okay. I've heard people say that, some malicious people, I would call them. These people will say she comes from Kenya. I wonder who doesn't have some place he came from. Some of us came from Rimuru. Others like me came from Nyeri. And that's someone's right. But we all belong to Bahati.
True.
Currently. And we have rights to be here. And we have rights to be leaders in Bahati. Because Bahati doesn't really necessarily mean that there is someone who is originally from Bahati. No. All of us just came from somewhere. So I am tired of this kind of argument. I don't believe it holds water for intelligent people. No. That doesn't help us. Neither do I think that parties as we take them nowadays should be what we are looking for. No. If you find an older person who is right for you, whether you are in Jubilee or ODM, just choose the person you think is right for you for a certain position. I do not think we've voted for suits in my life, and we realized that suits sometimes will mix good people with the useless people you didn't need. So since then, I've made it my choice that I will always vote for the person, for the individual who I think will do things for me. No matter what party he or she comes from.
And have you ever met Irene, Njoki, Mrembo na Kazi?
Personally, no. And I really don't think that is very important for me, though I wouldn't mind meeting Mrembo, because I would like to see that Mrembo. But I am not after that. I'm after actions. I'm after what I'm expecting from her. I personally do not need personal help, but I would only want to see our people being helped, people in problems. I would like to see, okay, like now we are here and we are settling here. My parents are also settling here. My brothers and sisters are all coming to settle in Bahati. I would like to see that we have enough water. I would like to see that we have enough schools for our children. And I would like to see that our sick people are having good medical care. And things like that. I'm not personally, individualistic. I'm not after being noticed and being, No.
Can you tell us one word to Mrembo na Kazi in our camera there? One word.
One. I would like to tell her that she should not even give up. She should not even look back. And that we are many. We are all behind her. there are many people like me and my age mates who do not talk much, but they are solidly behind her. She doesn't have to care.
So meaning that asikuwe na uoga yoyote.
No, nothing to get worried about. She has a lot of support, quiet, intelligent, old, they may be, but she has a solid support. Kazi iendelee. Yes.
And how do you compare Mrembo na Kazi, Irene, Njoki with other leaders?
I've told you, for 10 years we've let someone else do the job. And the job he has done for 10 years is not what I would expect for a leader, for a person who has been an MP for 10 years. In fact, I would compare Irene's 1 year pre-MP job to be much, much more than what the other one has done for 10 years. That's my feeling. Yeah.
And what do you think about those who are just judging Mrembo na Kazi, saying that he don't deserve the seat because she is a woman? Others are saying she come from Kirinyaga. Can you tell me what do you think about the reaction?
Well, okay, we will always have critics in life. You try to do this, people will try, other critics will try to do to say and do the opposite. But as I've just told you, there are many old people and even youth who don't talk much, but they know and believe that Mrembo is much, much better than all the other competitors. And we have no doubt that the change is coming, and Mrembo is bringing us the change. Yeah.
So you start from hashtag Team Change Bahati.
Of course, yes.
And we say another one on Njoki.
Ona wamgona mwirene tamugeithia muno. Yes.
How can you rate Mrembo na Kazi 1 to 100%?
To be precise, 97%.
Wow, that is so good. 97%. And
I've just got to confirm the 3% as soon as she gets into parliament.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. My people, manze, yeah, we have said Team Change Bahati on Njoki, and today, manze, we had our guest who is Mr. Washida. He have been working with the government pale kitambo, and now
I've also been a teacher for long. Yeah.
So obvious, if you have heard that and you are a teacher there, make sure you support Mr. Washida because he is one of the big elder in Bahati. And mkubwa wa Bahati akiwa amesema ni Irene Njoki. Je, wewe utasema aje? What do you say about that?
I'm telling my fellow viewers and teachers that because teachers, you know, they are people who if they teach children, then they have a brain. Don't let us down. Let's use our brain.
Even Mrembo na Kazi is supporting teachers.
Very much so. I know it.
Have you heard about of the courses Pale Agape give us? You have been giving out short courses, competence, and the courses you are being given certificates.
Yeah, I have heard that. I've been following her, and I have just said I have never met her personally, but you see nowadays we have the social media, and that's a method of following someone. I've seen a lot of things happen. I know about those courses. I've seen her invite people like Bahati,
big artists.
Yeah, so that they can come and help in talent search. I would also expect her to have other better, good plans later on, so that we can have Professor Hamo, and who can come also and try to help us in that talent search.
Me, for me, I thank so much Mrembo na Kazi. He have discovered talents like us. As we come from Mrembo na Kazi camp, and we are very glad. That's why we do things. We do things in one. We stand one. Yes, for Mrembo na Kazi, because he have come to us and help us. We have 3 artists of Mrembo na Kazi. You know them. The one is called MCJJ, Kigen Boy, and now me, kimangoto. Yeah, and I'm very grateful, because I think he's changing Bahati. This is not the Bahati we know.
Okay, I agree with you, because you're my son. I've observed the changes that you've had since you started meeting her, and I'm impressed. Yeah, I'm just happy about everything, and I trust her. I know that she's going to do much more, not for the 3 of you, or for a few. I trust that she will do a lot for the youth of Bahati. Yeah.
Even he have employed 100 youths every day. Do you know that?
I know she has done a lot. I know she has visited sick people, hungry people, donated a lot of food, and I think everywhere I go, I can't walk much before I hear someone mention her name. So I believe that we are on the right track.
We are finishing this show. I want you to name 7 people, in the camp of Mrembo na Kazi.
I know them.
We want you to name them.
Okay. There's a man called Collins. There's another one called Peter Check.
In charge of communication.
I don't know, but I know he's there. I also David, Dr. Asio.
Yes.
From Bahati.
Yes.
I also know another one, Bobby.
Yeah.
And still there is Peter.
Yeah.
Dirango.
Peter Dirango.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who else? I think those are enough.
Yeah, they are very enough. Thank you very much. We'll continue doing this show more and more. Make sure you subscribe to the channel Kimangoto Entertainment, and more is coming. Peace out. Talk to them and say bye.
Bye. I'm so glad. Na umsalimie huyo Mrembo. Yes.